very scared.
You're Michael Meyers?
Correct.
They call you Mike?
Michael.
So what you go by is Mike?
Either one.
Mike, my name is John Sparks.
Okay.
I'm an investigator with the Office of Attorney General in Frankfurt.
Okay.
Up here today to, I've been assigned to your situation, this investigation involving you.
Okay.
So we'll be spending some time here for a little while.
Okay.
And getting to know one another. I'll be needing to get some information from you.
Okay.
Going through some things, make sure that you understand exactly what your
Okay.
situation is, okay?
All right.
You know that you're currently in custody.
Yes.
Were you advised of your rights before you came up here?
That I can have an attorney and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what your rights are?
Yes.
Are you aware of your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of what charges have been placed against you?
Not really, sir.
Okay. You've been charged, or going to be charged, with several different crimes
Okay.
pursuant to why you're here today. One is the unlawful use of electronic means to induce a minor to engage in sexual or other prohibited activities, which is chat activity. You understand that? And the other one is attempted unlawful transaction with a minor. Now, both of these are felonies. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to talk to you, Mike, about how you wound up here today.
Okay.
You want to talk to me about it?
Well, I got on the computer. I hadn't had a girlfriend in a long time, and I was just looking for some fun, truthfully. And
Looking for some fun?
Yeah.
Is this something you do
not
very
regular.
often?
No, sir. And I came upon, and I kept chatting with her, and then we decided to meet whoever I was
Okay,
talking
who was this girl?
to. Her name was Jess.
Is what?
Jess.
Jess. When did
Jessie.
you begin talking to Jess?
A couple days ago.
A couple of days ago. Now, what specifically?
Let's see. I believe it was Wednesday, sir. Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not really sure which day. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Now, did Jess go by that, or did she go by another name?
She told me her friends call her Jess. That's what she told me.
Okay. Would it be accurate to say you may have started talking to her back on the 7th? Which would have been about a week ago? Could that be right?
That might be right. I'm
Okay,
not
now
really sure.
where was this chat taking place from?
Just private chat room.
No, I mean from your residence?
Oh, yes.
And where is that again? Is that... Now, who lives there besides you?
Me, my mom, my dad, and my sister.
You, your mother, your father, and your sister. And how old is your sister?
She is 16 years old.
And you are how old?
25.
20.
Well, 24. Gonna be 25 on June.
Okay. Now, you started talking to Jess about a week ago.
Yeah.
Did she also go by, like you know me, whatever, something like that? Is that a...
Oh, her screen name?
Yeah, her screen name?
I knew whatever, something like
Like
that.
you know me, whatever,
Yeah.
something like that? Okay, so we're talking about the same one.
Right.
Were you carrying on any other chats, Mike, other than with Jess, or
With my high school friend.
with who?
My high school friend.
And who is that? Okay, but not a female.
No.
Were you carrying on any other conversations with any other females?
One of my female friends named,
And do you know her? Have you ever met her?
yes, we are friends. She lives down in Warsaw. We are friends. Good
How old is
friends.
she?
She is 20.
20. Okay. Have you been talking with any other young girls, Michael, other than Jess?
No.
Have you ever talked with any other young girls prior to this?
No.
Okay. What possessed you to begin this conversation with Jess?
She seemed like a nice person to talk to, and I figured I could chat with her.
Okay.
I never intended for it to go this far.
What made you? What caused it to go this far? Do you think?
Just no girlfriend in a long time. I was getting.
You haven't had a girlfriend in a long time.
No.
Who was your last girlfriend?
Kimberly Rowe.
Kimberly Rowe.
Yeah.
R-O-W-E.
Yes.
She a local girl?
She lives over in Ohio.
Ohio. Did you ever meet with her, or was this a online romance?
I met her.
Okay.
Yeah. We dated for quite a while, about 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Did you have any girlfriends before her?
Yes, a couple.
Couple.
Yeah.
Okay. She was your latest, your last one.
Yes, my latest girlfriend, yes, was Kim.
When did you and Kimberly break up?
About in early January, middle January.
Of 07?
Yes.
Okay. So you were lonely and you started chatting.
Yes.
Had you been chatting with young girls before this?
No.
It's your first time.
Correct.
So we're not going to find any other evidence in your computer or anything,
Nope.
any other evidence anywhere else to rebut that, refute that. It's important, Michael, that when we talk here and find out
Okay.
exactly what's going on.
No, I was talking to other females, but not yet any young girls.
Young girls, that you be truthful. Do you understand that?
Yes.
It's in your
I'm being
best
truthful.
interest to be
I'm being truthful. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I was chatting with other girls, but they're all over the age.
Okay. So when this girl identified herself that she
Uh-huh.
was 13 years of age, what was your thoughts?
Well, at first it was like I shouldn't be doing this, and I really shouldn't have been doing it
Why did you think that?
because I've heard about this stuff on the news, and she's not even legal, and she's younger than my sister and everything else.
And you told me again your sister was how old?
16.
Where's the computer located in your house that you were talking about?
It's on my laptop. It's in my laptop bag in my room.
In your room. Is there any other
Correct.
computers in your house?
Yes, my sister has 2 computers, and there's a home computer in the living room.
So does your sister have computers in her room?
Yes.
And are
She has
they,
a desktop and a laptop.
a desktop and a laptop?
She has both.
And the family has one too?
Yes, which is a desktop
And where's it located?
in the living room.
In the living room? And then
Yes.
there's one in your room
Correct.
that you said was a laptop?
Yes.
Okay. So you start talking with Jess.
Yes.
You know she's 13. You know that's
Mhm.
trouble automatically. Well, I think you brought some condoms with you and some other things.
Yeah. But I usually always carry some on me just in case.
Right. Well, I doubt, Michael, that you came here to talk. I'm sure talking may have been an aspect of it, but your intentions, and you and I know that, were to come here engage in sexual intercourse and other types of sexual activity with a 13-year-old. When did this start? I don't think it started when you and your girlfriend were having trouble back in January. I think this has probably been a long-standing problem with you.
Because it's the first time I've ever talked to an underage girl.
What about any neighborhood kids or anything like that? Have you ever had any
No.
contact with them?
Nope.
Inappropriate contact, molestation?
No, sir.
Were you ever molested?
No, I was not.
Did you grow up in a pretty good family?
Yeah.
Both your parents were together?
Yes, they are.
Been married ever since?
Since 1980.
Okay.
27 years, I believe.
Well, let's go over a few of
Okay.
these comments that you got on your chat here, Michael, because I want some responses to what your thoughts were. When she tells you that she's 13, you mentioned that you're kind of young and
Yeah.
basically you're jailbait, so you
Right.
knew right off front that this was trouble.
Correct.
And you also stated first time you had contact with her that you're looking for sex. You weren't looking for conversation. You were looking for sex
Right.
first, and probably conversation second, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think that's probably a fair, accurate assessment of what your thoughts were. And you're concerned about going to jail. You're also asked if she was a virgin. Was that something that was probably important to you?
No, not really. It wasn't really important. I was just asking.
But you were curious.
Yes.
Probably heightened the excitement level a little bit, though, didn't it?
A little bit.
Sure.
Is it okay if I take your sweatshirt off, sir?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it warm in here?
Yes, it is.
And you asked her that same day that you initiated contact with her if she wanted to have sex with you. And then you get into some pretty explicit
Yeah.
comments with her.
Details, yes.
You can see your progression here.
Yeah.
You got a pretty good thought pattern, pretty good game plan lined out, Mike.
Right.
Did you have that lined out before you began talking with her?
No.
Mike, I find it hard to believe that probably this is your first time you've had any online chat with people of this age.
It is, sir. I swear, the first time.
You swear?
Yes.
That's probably a pretty good indication that you're lying.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I've never talked
How
to
did you get into chat? How did you hook up with this girl on the computer?
That's just a local chat room. You can get in.
It's a what?
Local chat room.
Local chat room?
Yeah, Ohio chat.
That's where you found her?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because a lot of my friends hang out in that room. Chat friends that I've never
I
met.
think you had a cam set up and you were sending her some pictures. Do you have a webcam?
No.
You don't have a webcam?
Crappy one, but I've never got on it before.
Okay. Did she send you any pictures of her?
She had some on her profile, but none. She never sent me any.
Not on a webcam?
No.
He says, I thought about this a lot. This was the next day after your initial conversation. I thought about this a lot. And I want to meet you and have sex with you if you're okay with that. And you say, I will bring a few condoms, and which you did.
Yes.
So again, your thoughts about coming up here today were probably sex first and talk later.
Yeah.
What's this thing with Britney Spears?
I like Britney Spears. I had
Yeah.
I had a crush on her when I first saw her. So.
You kind of want to just act out a fantasy of yours with Britney Spears.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. time did you get off work today, Michael?
5 o'clock, sir.
Did you come straight from work, or did you go home first?
I went home and changed clothes.
Change clothes?
Yes, because we have kind of a uniform that we have to wear.
Oh,
They
yeah.
like us to wear like a t-shirt that says Tate and a sweatshirt that says Tate. And
How
steel
do you
toe
think
boots.
your parents and your sister are going to feel about the situation you found yourself in today?
They'll probably kill me.
Are they going to be surprised?
Yes, they're gonna. I will probably be. I will lose a lot of stuff, my computer and everything else.
Is there going to be anybody at your house tonight?
Yes, my mother and my sister should be home tonight.
Where's your dad going to be?
He is out of town. He is in Las Vegas, Nevada. He travels due to work.
What does he do?
He works on it. He repairs industrial laundry machines, washers, and dryers.
So he
And
travels
stuff.
a lot?
Yes, he's usually home about maybe 2 weekends a month, if that. But other than that, he's usually not home.
Well, Michael, I don't know. What else to talk to you about? Is there anything that you want to tell me or ask me or?
What's gonna happen to me, sir?
Well, from this point, you're going to be charged with these 2 crimes,
Okay.
or lodged with these 2 crimes that I told you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be taken to the county jail here in Campbell County and processed.
Okay.
And at some point in time after today, you'll have an arraignment in Campbell District Court. And the
Okay.
charges will be read to you.
Okay.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you, as
Right.
as explained to you in your rights.
Uh-huh.
And, or if you can get an attorney, you know, you need to be making an effort to do that
Right.
at some point in time.
Yeah.
And then after that, then basically in the courts arena to
Okay.
determine, you know, whether you can make bail or a bond will be set or that sort of thing.
Okay.
And you're certain, Michael, that the initiation of this chat with Jess back on the 11th was the first chat you've engaged with of this type of activity with young girls?
Yes. All the other girls I've talked to are over the age of 18.
Did you engage in sexual talk with these other girls over 18 in the same manner that you talked to Jess?
Some.
Did you?
Yeah. Just a couple. Now Kim, I didn't, because we planned on meeting and seeing if we could date or whatever. Which we
Okay,
did.
but you never met Kim.
Yeah, I met Kim.
Okay, you met
Yeah,
Kim
I've dated Kim twice.
twice.
Yes.
And where does she live?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay. So your activity with Kim, was it along the same lines as this activity with Jess?
No, not really, because we dated. went
No, I
out,
mean before you dated her, before you met her.
Yeah.
Was your content of your conversation along the same lines as this?
No, we just talked as friends. Just
Okay.
like, hi, how you doing? How was your day?
I guess what I'm
Right up
asking,
to-
even girls over 18, was the content of your conversation with anyone over 18 prior to meeting them along the same lines as with Jess?
No, not really.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me, Michael, that all of a sudden you start getting on a chat and talking to 13-year-old girls in this manner. This is pretty strong language,
It was a big mistake.
and I don't need to go over all of it with you,
Right.
but it's pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, it's a big mistake. Probably the biggest one I've ever made in my life.
So I'm trying to help you here and understand
Right.
why all of a sudden on April the 11th you get down and dirty, so to speak, with a 13-year-old. And the content from the very beginning is, I want to have sex, let's have sex, how can we accomplish that? And let me tell you what I'm going to do when we hook up. And you don't have any explanation for today,
No, sir. I'm sorry, I don't.
other than it happened and it was a big mistake.
regret it. I regret
You
it.
regret it. Okay, well, I'm going to get some information from you here for the citation.
Okay.
and then you'll leave and go with the officers down to the jail, and they'll let you at some point in time make some notifications. I'm going to speak with some people here in a minute about.
Okay.
We're going to have to go to your house and get your computer,
Okay.
and we may need to get all the computers. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Probably will. And so, let me ask you one other question.
Okay, sir.
Have you ever sent or received any pornography?
Yeah. I've not sent none, but I've got some.
From whom?
From all kinds of people.
Well, name it. Give me some names.
There's a girl named Becky who's over the age. This guy sent me these pictures at one time of these underage girls. I don't know who he was, but he sent me some pictures. I didn't really want them.
How long ago was that?
Oh, about a year, 2 years ago.
Okay, let's talk about that a minute. Now, all of a
Okay.
sudden, out of the blue, some guy sends you pictures of underage girls. That tells me that this problem didn't begin on April the 11th after your breakup in January with your former girlfriend.
I didn't ask for the pictures, sir.
Well, pictures just don't pop up on one's computer.
Right. Because he told me they were pictures of older girls, and then when I got them, they would just look too young.
Who told you this?
I don't know his screen name offhand, sir.
So is it a screen name? You don't know his name?
Yeah, I don't know his
Not
real
a
name.
friend of yours? Not someone you've ever
No.
met?
No.
So someone who you do not recall about a year ago sent you pictures of underage girls.
A year or 2 years ago.
Okay. Has anybody else sent you any pictures of underage girls?
No. The rest of the pictures are from friends and stuff.
Were they pornographic?
There's a few, some that are, some ain't.
Okay, and who were these friends that sent them to you?
Just people I just chatted with. Just random
Chat
people.
friends, not known friends?
No, not known friends.
Never met these people?
No.
So anybody that has sent you pornographic images on your computer you do not know or nor have met?
Correct.
These are all friends you met on the computer?
Correct.
Have you transmitted any of them onto other people?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay. Because if you have, Michael, that's it's not good.
I have not sent them to anyone.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can I get a drink of water or something?
Sure. Hang on a minute. We'll get, no, you
Okay.
sit right here. We'll get you
Okay.
a glass of water.
Okay, thank you.
No, we're not finished. Could you wash him? I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
warn the guy said he can do it. No, that would worry me. Age doesn't matter until you're getting to that point of, you know what I'm saying? 13 years old, 18 years old is school. How can you have a relationship with a 13-year-old? You know? I do. I mean, I was worried about something like that. I would worry about that. I would find, if I, sir, age is a big thing. 13 years old. What is it saying there? I'm looking to have sex with a age. Well, to that point, though, I mean, it's, how can you have a relationship with a 13-year-old girl? Unless you're 13 years old yourself. Yeah, if you're 18 or something, then there's the thing, you're an adult. But I
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay.
That's for sure. That's what happens. But I on me, you know. I would have met been 13 years old. I would have I am, you know. You know, 13 and 18. That all goes with, you know, being maybe a boyfriend.
Is it M-E-Y or M-Y-E?
MEYR.
Crossover. What do you mean, crossover? I've been honest with you. I mean, I'm telling you.
Mike, you go by anything other than Mike or Michael?
No.
What's your social?
Somebody.
What's your home phone, Mike? Do you have any emergency phone numbers other than your home?
No. I got a cell phone, but that's not an emergency number.
Well, give me your cell phone. You single or divorced?
Single.
Just don't know until you need somebody. Well, that's how you get to know somebody. Talk to them. That's how you get to know. Maybe if you say something like that, you know.
What town? Covington?
Erlanger.
Right, I'm sorry. How tall are you, Mike?
Hmm?
How tall are you? How much you weigh, baby?
About 160. Those are both guesses. I've
Brown hair?
Yes.
What color eyes you got?
Blue.
That's not why I came up here. Well, I, you know, if I, yeah, but see, I wouldn't know if I found somebody like to meet somebody. You know what I mean? No, you're probably right. I don't know, you know? You don't know until you actually meet the person. I mean, if somebody asks questions, I don't know, you know? You don't have anybody, so. You know, I asked those things. You know, I don't, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can say anything, I don't, you know. Like I said, until I meet somebody, you know, I'm not gonna go put somebody off the street who doesn't have sex. I'm sorry, it won't happen. It's not gonna happen. I did, and I still wouldn't unless I actually met somebody.
What's that?
How high? Yes. Yeah, was it? Code 019 0500. And the violation, the section, we are just.
I'm not looking for,
Can't look at the
I'm not looking for sex, I'm not looking to rape somebody, I'm not.
Thank you.
That's exactly what, you know. not moving quick, or in the back of my truck. You know, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I was looking to find a relationship, find somebody, you know, to connect. You know, I'm not looking for, you know, one night flings or whatever. I, you know, it's not me. You know, it's not what I'm looking for at all. Period. If I find the right guy that, you know, that clicks, I don't know. You know, I don't. I hope. I don't know. You know, I mean,
Had no idea what was gonna happen.
you don't have any idea what.
I think it's paper towels or napkins or something. My nose is
Not until
bleeding.
I meet somebody.
We'll get you some here in just a minute. We're just
Okay.
about finished.
Okay.
To meet somebody, get to know somebody, and, you know, go from there. I mean, it's not like you know, I'm not very far.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's gonna happen tonight?
Well, you'll be taken to the jail
Okay.
and booked and lodged, and after that, Mike, I can't tell you. I just don't know whether there'll be a bond set where you can make a bond, or whether you'll be required to stay in jail until you're arraigned. At what date is to be determined. I just don't know. You'll be able to, at some point in time, probably to make a phone call or to do whatever you wish to do.
Yeah, 'cause I need to call my mother.
But
I mean, you know, nothing.
Will I be in a cell by myself or?
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know.
I don't know.
Because I've never been in jail before.
There's a lot involved. I mean, there's who the person is, what age is it? You know, I mean, if it's a child, I don't care. I don't know. No, I am worried about it. Yes, I am. I am worried about it. You know, I mean, if the guy was 18 and 40s, that's a huge age difference. But that wouldn't bother me. Because I thought he said he was 18 years old. Even on his thing, the name had a date on it. Well, I misunderstood it as 18. This is 18 and 40, 35, whatever I told him my age was. I did tell him I was 35. There's nothing. I don't know. Yeah, but not a child.
What is that, sir?
This is a citation,
Okay.
Mike, the same as if you got a speeding ticket or committed murder. Everyone,
Okay.
if they're charged, they get a copy of it.
Okay.
Basically, I've spelled out on it, basically what it is information pertinent to you, the charges,
Okay.
and the nature of the complaint.
Okay.
It's just the same as if you had speeded.
Speeding. Okay.
You'll get a copy of that, and this will basically be your tracking through the process that you're about
Okay.
to undergo. So I'm just going over here and make sure I've got everything.
18 and
I've got just about everything here filled out. Michael, thank you for your time. talking with me. I hope you were honest.
I was, sir.
We may be talking in the future about what we talked about tonight, and
Okay.
what we may or may not find in the future.
Okay.
So if you want to sit tight here just a minute, I'll be right back with you. You'll be on
Okay.
your way.
All right.